Fighters can take a ton of abuse from fans, from being criticized for every little thing to outright getting challenged. And today we'll be taking a look at some of the latter. These are fans who just got under the fighter's skin and they almost went full out. But luckily the fighters restrained themselves just enough to not cause some serious harm. Let's begin, but first, please give this video a like. It really pleases the like-loving algorithm. During the spectacle that was the fight between Jake Paul and Tyrone Woodley, Nate Diaz was in attendance to watch the fight. At one point, as he was walking around the arena, a fan starts saying shit to him, so he decides to put the fear of God in him. Dude, that guy was freaking terrified, so scared that he spilled his drink in the most dramatic way possible while trying to jump back. Even with the police and security there, Diaz is still able to traumatize another human being. It turns out that this guy is an actual MMA fighter named Carice Archer, and later uploaded an Instagram video calling out Diaz. But man, come on man, you just got embarrassed in front of the entire internet. You have already lost the fight. Just go home. Khamzat Chimaev is a new UFC star, and he will soon be fighting one of the oldest UFC superstars in Nate Diaz. But recently, Chimaev has said that Nate's fans are crazy, and they are making it hard for him to train, as at least one of them has shown up and straight up challenged him to a fight. Now, why would somebody do that? Pick a fight for another guy, for a pro, who can already defend himself. He doesn't need your help, and against a guy who is pretty good at MMA. I don't know, but Khamzat was ready to throw down in the middle of the street. Luckily, it never happened, and this fight will be great, but I believe Diaz is going to lose. Shannon Briggs is an ex-heavyweight boxing champion, but he was most famous recently for actually training Logan Paul when he first started to venture into boxing. One day, while out promoting the fight between Paul and KSI, he was outside and KSI fans started getting a little handsy, with one getting really close.
Don't disrespect me. I don't know you like
Who's
that.
ever disrespected you anywhere? Shannon, everything that you say comes out of your head. There's nothing
You don't
ever
know me like that. You don't know
I
me like
absolutely
that.
don't.
I'm
And you don't know
friends
me
with
like
him.
that.
I know you like that.
I don't know who this guy is, but he's wearing a KSI jacket. Maybe he's on his team. But Briggs wasn't just gonna let this man stand right in his face, talking back, so he shoved him and let security do the rest by carrying the challenger out like a baby. He had other altercations with other fans during this event, but this was the funniest one. That guy was even challenging him afterwards. Where did they get the balls to actually think that they can take on a heavyweight boxer? Come on. Wagner Prado was really hyped up coming into this UFC fight. He was excited the entire way until one of those famous idiot hat stealers brought him down.
And it is because we have Wagner Prado.
Look how excited this guy is.
Oh, he is
He's
so
happy.
thrilled.
Oh, someone tried to take his hat. He's like, no, bitch.
Prado fought for that hat. He was not letting that thing get lost. It also looked like he was getting ready to possibly take a swing at this guy that actually thought that he would get away by being able to just hide in the crowd. But he made the mistake of wearing the brightest shirt possible. No way Prado was losing sight of the freaking sun. Victor Ortiz was able to defeat Andre Berto back in 2011 by decision, but they had to run it back 5 years later, and this time Ortiz got knocked out in only 4 rounds.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. in his first event, wobbly, foggy, right hand Berto. Can he finish him this time? Another left hook. Look at me. It's over.
During his exit from the ring, he was walking by what appeared to be his fans, when one of them suddenly threw what looked to be a cooler at him. I don't know if this man lost the money he put on Ortiz, but he was pissed. If he was a Berto fan, why would he do that considering that the guy just won? Whatever the reason, Ortiz was shocked, grabbing his face in disbelief, while looking like he was seriously considering lighting this guy up by jumping right behind the guardrail. Luckily, his team was there and they did the job for him, while others escorted him back to his locker room. You guys already know we have to include one of those crazy Russian videos, and this one is pretty insane. Andrei Potapov had just lost his kickboxing match against Sergey Krutlev when he got pissed and started talking crap to the winner. Eventually though, he calmed down and turned his anger toward a fan who had been hurling attacks at him all night. Yep, that's Potapov chasing the fan out of the freaking arena. This fan knows what's up. Yes, he can sling words all night long, but once the pro comes at you, it's time to leave, running if possible. I don't know how far this guy was chased, but I can say with confidence that he will probably not be running his mouth at a fight ever again. Mike Tyson is one of the most intimidating boxers of all time, so why the hell would he crowd him like this to get a picture? Have these people not seen that video where he's talking to a reporter and just tells him to leave immediately because he was having dark thoughts after they talked about his daughter's death?
You have to go. You understand, right? Thank you. Thank you, man.
Tyson now seems like a great person, but man, just knowing his story, there's no way that I would ever do anything that would get him pissed off. This guy got lucky. He didn't get punched in the face like the number 1 on this list. Frye is an MMA legend, and for some reason, while he was at the UFC event, this guy decided to try and shit talk him. We don't know what he was saying at all, but he looked to be really pushing Frye to the edge, and that's where he got a quick lesson. A jab to the face, and then you get kicked out of the event, and probably get banned from all future events, while Frye goes back to his seat to enjoy the rest of the fight. There is a chance that this guy didn't know who Frye was, but still, if you're going to a UFC event, chances are that most people there might know how to fight, or at least be willing to go at it, so you better be ready to go at any moment. Or you know what's better than that? Just keep your mouth shut. Are you ready to see the stupidest, probably drunkest fan you will ever see try to throw down with a boxer? Well, here you go.
Smack in the title picture with a second round stoppage and destruction. Oh, goodness me, what's going on here? What an idiot. What an idiot.
That guy loaded up on that left hook and the boxer wasn't even paying attention and he still missed the punch, barely grazing the back of his head. Like, how do you miss that shot? Then the instincts by the boxer. As soon as he felt the slightest touch from the punch, he ducked and made him miss his second punch without even turning around. This is by far the most famous case, where Mike Tyson is again just trying to relax and get to his destination on a plane, while a stupid fan comes up and starts to annoy him.
Hey. Hey, Mike, come on.
JetBlue, net flight.
What do you expect? Tyson has nowhere to go. He's trapped having to listen to a drunk fan who's crowding him over his chair from the back. Violence is never the answer, but come on, just let people live their freaking lives. The friend recording this is also an idiot, saying that he was just trying to get an autograph, which is a damn lie. If you look at the video, he was bothering him for a while. Tyson just did what many wish we could do on planes, with all those annoying travelers. It has to be that most of these people are drunk, because who treats fighters like these people do? Are they so in love with them, or do they hate them so much that they are actually willing to go all the way and get in their face? It's just stupid. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you next time.